Oilersnation Radio, Tuesday episode of the podcast. Liam behind the board, elite producing going on. To my right.
That was me DJing back here.
Tyler,
Make some noise.
Put your hands in the air.
Weird. Liam's the producer, and suddenly they have a microphone in front of them again.
And Rick's also here. I did give Reese homework this weekend. I said we need his microphone always to be on, just because I like hearing him chuckle over to my right when he's here. He's out filming content today, so we got producer Liam.
He's an influencer.
He is
Yeah,
an
He
influencer.
slurped up a
He's
noodle.
doing testing at a car dealership.
Yeah.
Well, like testing the cars?
No.
He's testing the dealership to see if they're good at
The
giving
internet works.
deals.
He's gonna go see if they can finance him a car.
Yeah, I dig it.
Yeah.
If Reese gets a car before me, I'm going to be...
He's only testing. He's only testing, Liam.
Just walk into a dealership and start talking about who you are and what you can do.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Definitely a talk now.
He's enjoying his Mr. Noodle, leave him alone.
Please make sure you're eating noodles as you do walk into the
When's your
dealership.
birthday? I think for your actually, you know what? You invited me to your wedding. I'm gonna buy you a big thing of real ramen.
That'd be nice. My birthday
Next
is
year for the
April
Christmas party?
April
Yeah.
24th every year.
Next year for the Christmas party, just get just the packets, a whole bunch of just the packets, kind of like Waz did with the
Loose in a
pods.
bag?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the pods.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be fine with that.
I know you would.
People are very critical, me as well, of Waz's Keurig cup. What are they called? K-cups?
Yeah.
Pretty good gift.
We,
To be honest.
used them all.
Yeah.
They were here at the office.
It was
Jay
not.
does not own a Keurig.
It was not according to the cost limitations of the gift.
Well, that is true. He did not go up to the limit.
You know, then they were $1 each.
Well, like shockingly, you need to have a minimum spend at a nation event now because of Waz.
Yeah.
Like,
Also amazing.
most salary caps only need to have the top in the.
Yeah, there is a
Well,
floor.
listen, everyone needs a floor too.
Yeah.
There is a floor.
I have a
And it's
bunch of
just the best because Jay, like
Marlins out there.
I
Right.
said, he doesn't have a Keurig. So
Yeah,
a
it's
bunch of K-cups weren't exactly in his wheelhouse, you know?
Waz said to me over the weekend when we were in Jasper, he looked at me dead in the eyes and he goes, I think I could take you in a fight.
What?
And I said to him, I was like, what would be your first move? And he said, I'd try and punch you right in the face. So I was like, well, you just lost the fight. You told me what your first move was going to be.
He's not thinking.
No, he was not.
he also said he would try, not he would do something.
I say you guys square up and he goes right for a nut shot because you're going to be caught in your face. He laid down a bit of a trick.
He
Was?
also
He may have.
He also left Jasper with a new hoodie from new sweater from Ryder because he kept telling Ryder how much he loves his sweater and how much he would love to have a sweater like that. And it was going on all day to the point where Ryder, he goes, I think I just kind of have to give him the fucking sweater. And he did.
It's like that skit from I Think You Should Leave where the guy asked for the cheeseburger and then he's just like, I'm going to have the cheeseburger now.
It's funny. I didn't know that part because yesterday we had to meet him. Maybe it was before the meeting.
Waz misinformed you about something?
No, I said to Waz, I was like, who do you think the worst player was? And immediately he just goes, Ryder.
Wow. Well,
Ryder was whatever.
He wasn't the worst.
No.
It was Aaron.
What was the record here, team?
We were 1 and 2.
1 and 2?
Mm-hmm.
Is it 3 games, then you get into the playoffs?
Yeah, and we
Did not make?
We did not play the B final. We talked to the other team in the hot tub and said, "You guys good?" And they're like, "Yep." We're like, "Yeah, we're good too." Hot tub was nice.
Nobody's there for the consolation final.
No,
I'm there for the hot tub.
I'd be there for the gold and then the
Yeah,
hot
if
tub
you're not playing
sure.
for gold, you go to the hot tub.
Unfortunately, Flames Nation won gold.
Yeah, see, that's what bothers me, man.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing that bothers me too now in hindsight is we were up 4 or 5 goals over FN
Yeah, I know.
easily.
We would have won.
Foot off the gas.
Yeah.
Blown lead. Away she goes.
You guys just need to have the Hockey Fights team come in and fill them in for you ahead of time. I just
It
need
was
to
a smaller tournament this year.
get the
just
ringers.
because there's a lot of renos going on at the JPL.
Oh, yeah.
So smaller,
A lot of Renos.
a lot of renos going on.
Was there any fights at all?
On the ice?
Has
Hold
there
on.
been ever?
Was there fights off the ice?
No.
Oh, dang.
I'm trying to think if Chalmers got spicy at any point. I don't think he did this year.
Volpatty kept everybody in line. That's good.
Well, we traded Pat to Flames Nation.
No,
unfortunately.
Volpatty, sorry.
Oh, no.
Wasn't he
we
out
did
there?
play Aaron Volpatty
Yes.
again. 4 straight years.
There you
and
go.
4 straight years they beat us.
That guy loves putting passes at people's waist.
Oh,
he
You're
was
not wearing
zinging.
any equipment.
yeah.
Helmet,
Crazy.
gloves, skates. And there's zip and saucer passes like by my face. I'm just getting angry.
Oh, I'll take them.
It was actually really annoying. to
Super
watch.
annoying.
And like the first game,
Go out in
was-
full gear, boys.
That's what I said at Tyler next year. I'm going to show up in full equipment and I'm laying down blocking everything.
Well, the first
Get
game
it
was
past me.
Flames Nation, Oilers Nation on the Friday. That was Friday night.
Yep.
It was a good competitive game.
Yep.
And then the next morning was 10:30 game, I think, something like that. And it was just so different. Like, there was no space on the ice. Like, there was kind of a bit of like a, what would you call it? Like the half-court rule in a way of like, puck goes behind the net, give the guy a second to at least turn around and just like on your back. It was crazy.
That's when you start getting the just below the knee pass.
Hit him in the shin.
No, you're going wide of them, but they'll kick their leg out, but they'll only do it once.
My favorite was, to Liam's point, that the second game we played, they were giving zero space, like no courtesy space. So at one point, one of the guys comes in and he's trying to get in on Carter Hutton. Carter Hutton, by the way, he could have made the NHL as a player.
Yeah, he's good.
He real good. So anyway, this is going on, and they're kind of like jockeying for position near the little board/windrow. And the guy's not giving any space to Carter. He's getting annoyed. He's starting to get competitive. NHLers coming out of him. So they're battling, and then eventually he just had enough. He fucking ripped it off to the ice. He goes, enough! Just fired it off.
I dig it, man. I dig it. Look, if you're going to get it in like that, then you can start like pushing with your ass first and push through them. I have no issues with that.
Again, next year when we play Volpatty, full equipment. Try and get one past me.
I'll come down.
Anyway.
Put me in, coach.
10-2. Delicious debate time for our friends at Oodle Noodle. Of course, you can add on 2 green onion cakes, 5 spring rolls, or 6 wontons to your order for just $2 with the purchase of any signature or premium box. Available in-store at oodlenoodle.ca for takeout only. Easy one for you boys today. We're going to start it off easy. Oilers played the Ducks last night. We had a young man make his NHL debut, and I would like to know what everybody thought of Josh Samanski. 7:43 in time on ice. Had a really great look for his first goal. Didn't go his way, but he had a great look. 3-1 on the draws. +2 rating when all was said and done. Liam, I'll start with you. What do you think of Josh Samanski's NHL debut?
Be nice if he could learn how to finish. That's what I'll say.
But he's German.
He is German.
Yeah, he's German. That's fair. My bad. Yeah, I thought he was good. I mean, what was it? 7:43 time on
7:43,
ice. A lot of special teams in the game. When he got his opportunities, I thought he was able to take control of them and play. He looked like he belonged. Not when I say that, I don't mean like he's an everyday NHL player already, but like it didn't.
He
look
was
like,
not in over his head.
Yeah, it didn't look like the game was getting by him too quickly, which was good. And again, it is a guy that's played 2 years of pro in Germany, so he's played with men before. What was he, 23 years old? I thought he had a solid game, and we'll be curious to see what happens here. I don't know how long he'll be here, probably just till the Olympics, to be honest, and then they'll send him back down. But I thought it was a good debut for him, and I could see him becoming someone Knobloch likes due to his defensive game.
Tyler?
Yeah, I thought like you kind of see what the organization saw in him and wanted to bring him over. Like size, speed, can play center, seemed to, take on that role and handle it pretty well. Like, he was switched with Ike Howard, so I don't think it's unfair to bring up Ike Howard in this situation. But like, I think with Howard, you saw a guy who was maybe struggling to make decisions at the NHL level and with the speed of the game. Like Ike Howard was still used to being the best player on his team, best player on the ice when he played college hockey. And I still feel like he maybe hasn't shedded that from his game quite yet. Whereas Samanski came up and felt like a guy who's been playing professional hockey in Germany and hasn't been the best player and kind of knew how to play that more mature man style of hockey. So I really liked him. I thought it was very encouraging. Knobloch, although the minutes were down, did actually give him 15 shifts, which again showed a willingness for this coaching staff to send him over the boards quite a bit. And yeah, it's a big thumbs up for me, his first game.
Dan, how about the undrafted German forward?
I didn't know until about 5 minutes into the game that he was actually playing in the game. Admittedly, I just hadn't been paying attention during the day and about the call-ups. But yeah, for me, he didn't look out of place, and I think that's the most important thing. The icing on the cake is that he got a scoring chance in the game. But yeah, for me, I think we signed him to like a 4-year extension now and just get it out of the way.
Well, you got to get Ingram done first.
That came up over the weekend again.
I stand by everything I said. The goalie people, I think, we're talking about around $3 million for 3 years. But
Yeah, I saw some of that going on Twitter.
yeah.
What do you think of Spansky, Rick?
I thought it was a great first game. There was time wasn't really there, but the score was kind of weird for a little bit there. So, and I think he got a shift in the last 5 or 6 minutes too, which really said something. Yeah, and you don't make that one little play in front of the net. That's not a big deal. You'd like to see it go in for the guy, but he was in the right spot at the right time and did that more than once. Nice back checking. Let's move on to the next game.
It wasn't a big deal that he missed, like whatever. But like, it would have made it 6-2, and then Anaheim went down the other end, got the power play. That's when they scored again.
Yeah, I mean, but unfortunately,
I'm not blaming it.
But unfortunately, this team likes to do that in a lot of opportunities where they can get that fourth goal or third goal lead, and they don't find a way to do it.
Yeah, I was just glad to see that the game went in Oilers' favor, and that wasn't a moment we had to look back on, being like,
no, but he put himself in a position to capitalize, right? And the puck got to him. I do really like that third line, whether it be him or Ike. I do like the way it's coming together, and I think we're starting to find our 4 lines here pre-trade deadline move, because I think you will see something come in. But
what I like about that line is that they haven't had an NHL center.
Yeah,
like, Roslovic's not an NHL center. He's an NHL player for sure.
Yeah, he's a winger though.
Samanski, of course, too. Like, they're just not centermen.
Yeah, no, that's fair, and that's fair. But I mean, you know what? This is a really good sign for going forward when it comes to talking about the Connor contract coming up. Is you have 2, 3 now Samanski, 4 when you add in Ike Howard, and 5. Maybe that's only 4 now. With like, you've got a bunch of youth coming up here.
Kleinberg.
Yeah, to like kind of grow with them. Well, yeah, Claddy's gonna be down for a little while with his hand in a cast.
Got wrist surgery.
He's here.
Yes, he is here.
If you're listening to this right now, I want to know how you felt about Josh Samanski. Nobody mentioned great flow on the kid.
Oh, fantastic.
That rookie
Like
lap.
curly hair, yeah.
Great flow on the kid.
Somebody on Reddit compared it to not Will Ferrell, the other guy from Blades of Glory.
No.
Napoleon Dynamite, whatever that guy
Yeah.
is.
Michael Michaels or whatever.
Chad Michael Michaels?
Yeah.
No, that's Will Ferrell's character in that movie. In that
Been a while
movie.
since I've seen it.
That's okay, yeah. No, but you're right. The other one. You're in the right ballpark.
Napoleon Dynamite, whatever that guy's name is.
I'm working on it.
John Heder?
Yeah, that's
John
the
Heder.
one.
There you go.
Good for us.
Man, that guy had a moment in time, didn't he?
He sure did.
Now he's gone.
I was thinking about that the other day. Those movies, like Wedding Crashers, Superbad, Blades of Glory, Napoleon Dynamite. What happened to that comedy?
Hey, Napoleon Dynamite was not a good movie to start with. It caught on once it went to like VHS or DVD
Cult
or whatever the hell it
classic,
was at the time. A couple of the other ones were hot off the hop, but that was one of those ones where it kind of took a minute before it got.
I'm going to say a lot of people are soft and can't handle jokes anymore.
I agree.
Well, and I also think
100%.
that you're remembering the good ones, but there was a lot of crap in between those.
Name one.
Kicking and screaming.
How dare you? How
We
dare
always
you?
saw the playing with the cup.
Is that the soccer one?
That's the soccer one. Absolutely
Mike
horrendous.
Ditka
Yes.
and
That-
Pele.
absolutely.
They say his name wrong the whole movie.
Horrendous.
That's such a funny fucking movie.
Unbelievable. Co-performer of the week. Damn. Jesus.
John Heder had a run though. Like he went Napoleon Dynamite, Blades of Glory, Benchwarmers in a 3-year stretch.
Surfs Up.
Yep.
One wasn't in the top highlights.
That
I
was
don't think.
also there.
That's animated though. Doesn't
good run.
count.
Well,
That was a good run.
What do you think his net worth is?
thoughts and prayers. Oh, can we play a game?
Yeah, sure.
I'm
Oh.
never good at this. I can't look at
Okay.
this.
45 million.
I'm going to say nowhere close. I'm going to say 3.5.
For what is okay? What are we asking?
The celebrity net worth number that Tyler would be Googling for John Heder.
He had like
Okay, I got a number.
What's the number? 3 movies that were
Bangers.
the
But he
top
probably didn't get
ones.
any money for like Napoleon Dynamite. He probably did basically for free.
Oh, I have the number on how much he got paid for it.
I'm going to go 3.5.
3.5.
I'm gonna say like 10 million.
Let's go a cool 17 because I think there's some growth in
My
there.
number feels silly now.
What's your
it's
number?
Anywhere between 10 and 15 million.
Oh.
And Heder gained massive fame for his role in Napoleon Dynamite, for which he was notoriously paid only $1,000 for initially.
Damn.
That's
It does look like it was his first movie.
believe in yourself.
First
Come
big
on,
movie, I
John.
guess.
Anyway, vote for
What a
Pedro.
His rate for his next movie is $1,000.
Oh, Pedro.
We got a bunch more to talk about, so I'll give you a heads up about the Nation Vacation going to Vegas from March 24th to the 27th. There's many options for you to join us at nationgear.ca, including the flight package, the non-flight package if you want to get down there on your own, if you got some credit card points or something, or if you're already down there, we also have a ticket package for us if you just want to sit. You want to hang out. 3 options for you. nationgear.ca.
Tell them about the money thing.
Oh, of course, the money thing is while we're down there, you get $500 on par. You bring $500 Canadian, they will give you a voucher for $500 US. You pop that into a machine, you take it right out, and away you go.
There's 4 casinos on I think there's a 4th now.
Instagram thing I saw said 3. I didn't really care about the other ones.
I think
It was
there's
just
4. Down
is this the one we're going to? Yep.
Down in the
Also,
old area of Vegas.
If you show Canadian ID, how does this go, Tyler? If you show Canadian ID at some of the restaurants and coffee shops,
And they'll give you a discount so that your bill kind of matches up with what the Canadian dollar would be.
Is your father coming?
Yes.
So when we do tequila shots, that's what we're doing.
It's going to be
I
cheaper.
dig it.
Yeah,
long story short, you're basically getting a 30% discount on the stuff in that hotel.
If you have a couple of those glasses with a fake nose, you could probably get a little bit more. If you know what I'm saying.
Like, what if I just go to a different
That's what I'm
casino
talking about.
within the family?
How many times do you go to the same house and get
Because,
for?
like, Rick, you know we never bring our rewards cards.
No, I know.
We talk about it every time.
We'll talk about it the day before we go. And did you bring yours? Nope. Did that? Nope. Damn it. Now we got to stand in line for these things again.
Or then we get one in line, and then got all weekend. We're like, oh, I didn't use my card once. Anyway.
This week, goals.
Join us. I didn't know where I wanted to start with the recap, so I just figured that we're better to do it than the fact that the Oilers set 2 NHL records last night in their win over the Anaheim Ducks. The first one we'll start with is the 4 goals by the defenseman in a span of 3:49. I didn't know what was happening in the second period, but I liked it. I didn't have an Ekholm breakaway goal on my bingo card. No. I didn't have a Nurse half breakaway goal on my bingo card. It was just very bizarre, the situations that the defensemen were ending up in, and it was all working.
Didn't have a Spencer Stasney deflection off of the opposing team.
That was a great play because he knew exactly what he was doing.
I'm so pissed about that. In the GDB, I write the GDBs on weekends for Oilersnation, and I do it every weekend. I've tried 5 times to call Spencer Stasney's first goal as an Oiler. 5 fucking times. Gregor does it yesterday, first time he gets it. Which? Cold performer, Gregor. Even though he should be a hot performer. He stole my shit. Well, he made it work. Anyway, Tyler, what'd you make? You were in the building. What'd you make of that insane run by the...
Yeah, like, I mean, it just happened so fast that you were kind of sitting there. I was like, bang, bang, bang. Oh, my. And, like, they were down 2-1. Then they're up 5-2, and the vibes just flipped so fast. But it does kind of go back, and I know a couple of them were nice rushes. But even on the Stasney one, like, when this team is struggling offensively, they seem to have a tendency to want to pass their way out of it and skill their way out of it. And sometimes it gets frustrating because it's like, man, if you throw pucks on net, especially against a goalie like Husso, eventually things are just going to start going in. And like the Stasney one was a great example of like, you don't see a pass anywhere, put it towards the blue paint and see what happens. And even like the Nurse and Ekholm goals, as much as they were kind of 2-on-1s and odd man rushes and Ekholm picked a corner and Nurse found a hole, they didn't go in on those 2-on-1s. Savoy was on the one, I think, with Ekholm.
Yep.
And he was old. I thought he was going to make that pass there.
But like, again, I think a lot of times when the Oilers are maybe fighting it a bit offensively, they go, okay, I'm on a 2-on-1. Oh, I better make this perfect pass. Nope. Look up at the net. You're an NHL player. Pick one of the corners and score. And
on
like
the Nurse one, too, like Samanski was the other guy on that
There
route.
He was
Yeah.
coming in far on the far side there.
And then short side shot. Perfect.
That was the right play, though, because it's to get it to Samanski, it's a lefty to lefty, right? So if a lefty coming down that side, he's probably going to get the puck on his backhand.
Unless he
he
was
somehow
spun
gets
around,
his
which he
feet
wasn't.
in front of him. And like it's just to reposition yourself is crazy. The Savoy one, though, I was watching that one. I could see Savoy passing the defender. And I was like, I do think the pass is here. Like, I know exactly what he's going to do. He's going to put it there, and it's going to be a deflection for a goal. And he comes up with this snipe to the top corner. I was like, oh, I don't know where that came from, but I'll take it.
But like,
how long did it take you to realize that they just had 4 defensemen score? And like, did it actually click in? Because I don't think I did till they put up the graphic.
Were you there last night, too?
No.
it kind of like, it was kind of like, oh,
Like
shit,
you're like, yeah, Nurse, yeah, Ekholm, yeah, Stasney. But it doesn't really like click in like, holy shit, we just had 4 defensemen score in a row.
yeah, I mean, it wasn't something that like immediately jumped in my head as like being cool, but it was like, oh shit, they're getting like depth scoring right
But
now.
as soon as the Ekholm third one went in, I was like, we have back-to-back defenseman hat tricks. I don't know if this is like maybe the first time for the Oilers. And then they come out and say this is the first time ever.
To your point, though, I was more with Tyler. I'm like, fuck yeah, depth scoring.
Mm-hmm.
And then it didn't even click that all 4 of them were defensemen. And then I think it was Jack goes, I think we have a new NHL, or maybe Spec tweeted it or something. I was just like, oh shit. Never seen it before.
Well, sure,
Obviously.
it wasn't Jack who said that, unless you're listening to the radio, because we had to. We're
Oh,
stuck
yeah,
with
yeah,
those
I was the sports
terrible
guys. I got something-
play-by-play people from the.
on Prime.
Wow,
I got
Did you know
some.
brutal.
Beckett Seneca played last night?
Pardon?
I heard
Well,
a couple times.
yeah, don't start.
My favorite part though was it was hilarious. Well, we'll just skip ahead to it. But like when Jarry's blade fell off, and he goes full yard sale because he tries to step down, no blade, makes sense, and he's flopping around trying to get back into position. They didn't mention it at all.
No, it's cool.
No, there is nothing the Oilers could do to get mentioned. Like you could honestly hear it in their voice that they were a little dejected when the Oilers started to walk away with it a bit.
I just thought it was very funny.
They were not very good.
Who is the commentator?
John Forsland.
Yeah,
Is he
that's
like
the name.
a long time?
Yeah,
guy?
he's been doing things for a long, long time.
Was he always been national guy?
No, he was in Seattle when they first got their team. Before that, I think he was national though.
And this is supposed to be a national broadcast, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that was
It was.
wowzers.
You know what?
And I agreed with a lot of the criticism or the critiquing they did. They got. I was like, yeah, I do agree with that. But outside of the critiquing, which I didn't have an issue with, was everything was all about the up and coming Ducks and how the Oilers suck, and everything the Oilers have done is bad. Outside the critiquing of plays, because I agreed with the critiquing of plays. Yeah, I mean, we probably don't hear that a lot on our own broadcast because they're homers or whatever.
Or they're talking about something completely different.
Yeah, whatever it is.
You're
There were
listening to the
a lot of
podcast
the
within the
critiquing
podcast.
I agreed with, but away from the critique and just like the talking in between, everything was all about like the Ducks coming up, and the Oilers were just kind of like pushing them down, and like I didn't really understand. It sounded to be very pro Anaheim. Like if they were an Anaheim broadcast, I would not have been surprised.
It was weird.
I guess I didn't see it so much as anti-Oilers as just like I
It
feel
was
like
more pro Ducks, and
I
then
feel-
it was like
I
everything the
agree.
Ducks had done well, and then they're to remind you everything the Oilers have done wrong.
To be fair, devil's advocate with you. I thought there was huge stretches of that game where the Ducks were all over the Oilers and they
Oh,
kept
100%. I'm not taking anything away from that. I'm just talking like it was just shoveling on. It was focusing on anything the Oilers haven't done or done wrong. And then everything about the Ducks is the greatest thing out there. And like I said, again, with the critiquing of certain plays and stuff, I agreed with it. So that was not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to like in between time.
It's interesting too because we've had Thomas Hickey on O&E twice, 2 or 3 times, whatever it is. He's unreal. Like his in-depth analysis of the game is like really, really good. Like stuff you honestly don't hear from many people. I just feel like you don't hear from him enough in the game. And it's not his fault. It just feels like it doesn't get to that moment because there's like so much in-game production. It's like
Yes.
I want to watch the hockey game. Like
I think that's what it is.
I know who the Edmonton Oilers are. I know who the Anaheim Ducks are. And I know it's supposed to be like a national broadcast, and it feels like though they want it to be the first. They're pondering to the people who it's the first hockey game they've ever watched.
Yes.
And I don't like that at all.
And I think
It's a
that
national broadcast.
And I think that that's not how they started out, the Amazon broadcast for me. And that's where I think you just hit it on the head for me. What's been deteriorating with this broadcast is the commercialization of the broadcast is just
Crazy.
continuing to, like I think that's just going to keep eating away at Amazon viewers generally. Being told to buy a Cuisinart and click here to buy the Cuisinart is going to get tiresome for
That's
a
just
fan.
a streaming thing everywhere,
It
though.
is, yeah,
That's,
but
I noticed it, but I just like.
But if you're watching it on your TV or whatever, again, it's just like those elements of like, it takes you a second to be like, oh yeah, fuck, this is an ad from a stream kind of thing. And I think it eats away at it. But I think more so is what Liam is saying, where they're really forcing the attempt to be the welcome into the NHL every single fucking broadcast.
I was thinking about the
bad.
ads on the screen and how you could like click to buy now. If they had different stuff, I'm the exact sucker that those are made for. Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, I might need that.
I'd be
I gotta have my remote
If you
real
click now
close.
is going to take away from the TV game, the game though?
It sends it to your phone. It sends you to the purchase link on Amazon for your phone.
Yeah. that
Bezos, you
that
rascal.
that could get dangerous with
Got
me.
us.
Just give me the Chickle guys more. Honestly, if you're going to not be very good at least be like sort of kind of funny and stuff.
I just
And
thought
outside of their little skit was kind of dumb, but
their bit was not good.
No.
I would rather see them though. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, record night. The other one, obviously, Matthias Ekholm scored a hat trick. Absolute bomb of an empty netter.
Yeah.
and you love to see them do something like that. How many times have you seen like it reminded me, and this is dumb, but it reminded me when the Dolphins were up by like 1 million on the Broncos and chose not to go for the field goal for the record and just kneel it out because that's the gentlemanly thing to do or whatever. Ekholm picked up the puck behind the net. We were up by 2 and looked down the ice and fired it at the net because he wanted his hat trick.
I also
Go
love-
score goals, please.
I also love the moment like he does that, but it also happens when the crowd is yelling shoot because the time's
Yeah,
running
the
down.
crowd
And there's
knows.
the hat trick once.
And we've noticed this earlier this year because Janmark had some drive up the wing when normally they wouldn't have done it. And there was another play out there. I'm like, these guys are actually sort of kind of trying to score when the game's out of control or something like that. Finally, I want to see this type of stuff.
Well, and for the first time in NHL history, back-to-back hat tricks from defensemen in consecutive games.
Kind of bonkers.
It truly is. Like when you think of other NHL teams and the pairings that they've had, Chris Pronger and Al McInnes played together
Or
on
even
the same
like
team. Like
I was thinking about that when I saw the stat last night. I was going back to like the 80s when games were like 10-7 regularly. I was just like, when Paul Coffey's in the league, I thought it would have happened.
yeah.
The craziest thing to me, though, is the fact that both those players aren't in the top 7 to 8 defensemen of their own country.
Well, it is funny. I think it was Dom Lucian on Saturday night after Bouchard's big night. He just quote tweeted a stat that had, I'm going to fuck this up because I'm doing it off my head. It's like Drew Doughty is pointless and -12 in the 10 games since he got named to the Olympics. And then Dom's tweet was just, by the way, Evan Bouchard had 6 points tonight.
And they just put another Swedish defenseman on for an injury replacement, right? And it was not.
Yeah,
Ekholm.
original Posar brought something up, and a few other people have mentioned it online that, like, if you go back to the Four Nations, Ekholm got scratched, kind of butted heads with the coach. Like, that might be the reason why they're ultimately leaving him off, is because they don't think he's going to just, like, go there, be a healthy scratch, and be pleasant about it.
But
Well,
I just don't
anger
think
the
he
big
deserves that.
anger the big Viking and let him rest for the playoff run for us.
I don't
happy
mind
with
that
it.
at all. Like, I don't know what was going on with him at Four Nations. Like, he had the groin thing or whatever it was, but he just wasn't the same after the tournament. I don't mind at all. He's not playing.
Yeah, like on a personal level, like I want Zach Hyman there. I want Matthias Ekholm there. I agree, though. It's silver
Bouch.
lining to have him rested and Bouch. But for, I don't know, Hyman, because maybe he's Canadian, so we have that bias. I really want to see him in a Canada jersey.
I really think this has something to do with the fact that, well, maybe not Ekholm so much, but the rest of it have to do. They're on Connor's team. And Connor's team is not. So if Connor was doing this and those guys were in Toronto, they'd be getting all the love in the world. But because Connor's out here and they're out here, they get no love. And they get none of the benefit of the doubt for anything, quote unquote, bad they think they do.
In case you're wondering, since December 11th, Zach Hyman has 19 goals in 24 games.
Seems good.
Seems pretty good.
If you're also wondering, Matthias Ekholm has the best plus-minus by Swedish defenseman in the NHL. And the second most even strength points.
It's interesting with him, hey, because
And
like
he's only 12th in time on ice for the Swedish defenseman.
when we were in Vancouver in November, he just didn't look like the guy he is
was
now. It takes him, the big man, some time to get going.
But the whole team was just not playing well. It took a while for them to get going. But I mean, Bouchard went 6 games with no points, and the 47 since he's on pace for 97 points.
Courtesy of Bob Stauffer, since November 13th, Evan Bouchard has played 36 games. He has 11 goals, 33 assists for 44 points.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's silly. And yet, all anybody wants to do is talk about, oh, he gives the puck away. Oh, he's terrible. His own defensive. There were people earlier this season that want to trade him. You guys are idiots. Stop talking. You don't know hockey.
My favorite part was we were doing our viewing party at the JPL on Saturday, and every point he kept tacking on, Jay was getting more and taking more and more abuse. Pretty great. Yeah. Pretty great.
Yeah, that's right.
But the turnovers.
Someone posted a video too the other day of Makar throwing out a pizza for a goal the other way.
Saturday night?
But Makar doesn't do that.
No, I never
He does
seen
not make mistakes.
Well, the answer is because we don't watch the Avalanche that much. In case you're wondering, 7th time in NHL history, a defenseman has put up 6 points in a game.
Yeah, and Bobby did it 3 times, no?
He did, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Makar and Bouchard now tied for points, by the way, on the season.
There's only been 2 times in the last, I think it was 45 years, where a defenseman's had 3 goals and 3 assists in a game. A lot of those 6-point games are like 2 and 4, 1 and 5, 6 assists, stuff like that.
The last one was in 1992.
Is
And
it
it was
Crossman,
Doug
Crossman.
Crossman.
Yeah.
Crazy.
someone was giving us hate. Liam and I were like, we have no idea who that is.
If you asked him, so I know the night, I know and remember the player somewhat. I would have told you he was more of a defensive defenseman, though. There's nothing about this. I was blown away when I saw that stat.
Someone commented on our YouTube video because Liam and I were like, who? And they're like, oh, no respect for the game.
Well, here, like, I'm an old man. I know I know, but the fact he put up that stat line is absolutely nuts.
Crazy.
Doug Crossman, what
His
year was that?
career high
was
was
59.
92. His career high that I can see is
92.
59 points in 1990.
So 92, he got that.
Yeah, so in 92 he got that. Those were 6 of his 8 points.
No, that must have been, he must have done it at the start in Tampa Bay because he didn't have a goal in 92.
Oh yeah.
When did Tampa Bay get there?
Oh, so yeah, it had to be Tampa Bay.
So,
So,
but,
92,
yeah.
93, he played 40 games, 8 goals, 21 assists.
That was Tampa?
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been.
So Tampa got there in 92, 93 then, right?
But like,
I think so.
I'm almost I've never heard of this dude before.
Definitely heard of him. I would say probably St. Louis, Buffalo. I guess we just said Tampa, so I'm just guessing.
He did end in St. Louis. Before that was Tampa, then the Red Wings. He was with the Whalers, and then he was with the Islanders, the Kings, the Flyers, and the Blackhawks.
Damn it, he's a left-handed guy. I know that.
Yeah.
Left-handed, yep.
He was traded from the Islanders or to the Island.
Probably
he was traded
both.
to Hart.
Probably both.
What'd you have for dinner last
for
night?
Ray Ferraro.
Oh, ribs.
I was gonna say, just making sure the short term and the long term are both firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, ribs. Yeah.
Anyway,
Just looking out for you.
Thank
and
you.
Bouchard, pretty good. Pretty good.
So Bouchard, power play merchant.
Yes.
He obviously leads all Canadian defensemen in power play points. He has 20.
That's more than McCarr guy?
He has one more than Cale McCarr. Even strength points, he has 35, which is second. Cale McCarr is 37.
But also, everyone, I love when people be like, oh, power play production.
It counts.
Colorado's power play sucks.
Edmonton's is the best. It's on a historic run.
And like, you do know that in the Olympics, they called lots of penalties. It's
Yeah.
double IHF rules. There is a world where there is a power play with less than 10 minutes to go in an important game, and Canada will need a goal to either tie the game or go up or get an insurance goal. And we're going to be throwing out Cale McCarr on the ice, who is on the 26th or 7th ranked power play in the NHL, instead of the guy who did quarterback the best power play in NHL history and is now pacing to quarterback the second best power play in NHL history. Crazy.
Also, I'm going to doubt that Canada plays their power plays like Edmonton does,
Yeah.
where it's a minute 45 and 15.
And also
They're probably
four
going to
forwards.
go buck and a buck. Therefore, McCarr comes off. Who's going on?
Josh Morrissey.
I also thought it was
Terrible.
interesting last night when Chris Pronger was talking about Bouchard and just how he's the best in the league at holding the line. When you got a big, weird zone like we're going to get in the Olympics,
No, it's
teeny little neutral zone.
It's a small ice. It's the same ice size that
But
they
it's so
played
cute, the neutral zone.
Nashville and Pittsburgh, I think, in Sweden this year. It's the same ice. If the arena gets built in time.
It is.
It's built. They're playing in it.
Someone's going to die in that neutral zone.
So it's just tiny.
Calling
Can't
it
fit
right
too
now.
many
Scott
bodies
Stevens
in there.
playing?
You're going to have some kind of collision. It's too much.
Nah,
There's too
they'll be
much going
fine.
on in there.
They know what
I'm-
they're doing.
I'm calling it.
I would tell you this though, from last night's game, Trouba still doesn't look terrible. Doesn't really fit our team today, but I would like that type of physicality. And he did not look like he got walked about it.
I don't know if it gets like something that translates to the broadcast, but there was a play last game where Podkolzin was getting a pass that was kind of in his feet, and Trouba was coming like Cronwall on Hemsky, and the whole Oilers bench. It was on the far side of the ice. I was on like the other end. I heard it from my seat. The whole bench being like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!" And Podkolzin, you could tell, just kind of and like quickly got rid of the puck and turned and looked. But like, it's kind of interesting how the bench has like such a good feel, and it's like they all saw Trouba coming and were like, "Pods."
Well,
look."
especially that guy. Like that guy will destroy you if he catches you.
And Pods is a popular player in that dressing room.
How do you know that?
I don't know. I just read a story somewhere.
Was it one of Sean Peng's stories about his trainer?
I don't
Skills coach.
Skills, my apologies.
What was the story?
I don't know. It's been 20.
Oh. I wanted to get your guys' take on Tristan Jarry. Ended up with 4 goals against, a .900 save percentage. But I thought that, number one, the save he made without the skate blade, there was a couple people that tweeted at me. They go, hey, if the Oilers come back and win this, you need to pin that. Just as like a moment in the game.
I think it was going wide, but I'm not taking anything away from him.
No.
I think it was going dead center.
The shot when he had his skate blade out?
Yeah.
Oh, it was going into the corner. It was like nowhere
It
near.
was
the
going
net.
wide. Yeah,
It was like super. We
I didn't-
slowed it down today, like frame by frame.
Yeah, it was going well wide. I like take nothing away from it. He still got out there,
Yeah.
but that thing was going
A
wide.
little
I
bit of
just
target fixation going on.
I looked at that moment just as being more funny than everything. I love
Yes.
when you see a skate blade pop out. He goes back one way, it goes back the other. Then he does the thing like he's fine for a moment. Then he looks at his skate blade and then looks up and falls. And I just thought that was so funny.
I felt like he kept pushing with the broken foot a couple times. Like,
Yeah,
that
he
one doesn't
did,
work,
yeah.
bro. You know it doesn't. Use the other one.
You're just
Play
panicking,
yourself out
though.
there.
My favorite though is it happens, and then the analysis was like, you know what? Hockey players use their skate blades for a lot of things. I'm like, that is true. Most of the time.
Holy, was that one of the worst things I heard?
Most of the time.
And they don't
they're
even
using
mention the
blades.
fact the goalie went down, got up, went down again. Like you can see it on the corner of your TV as the camera's panning.
It's the first.
They didn't
I
even
thought
mention
there was a
it.
sniper in the upper deck.
I was like, then they come back and I looked directly at the ref because I watched him go down again, and that wasn't it. And then it clued into me that the skate is a good chance of what that was.
Yeah, I was saying, I was like, there's got to be something wrong with the skate, and then you saw it just kind of like.
And then the
shimmering.
monotone broadcast just didn't even mention it.
And I don't know if you could see on the broadcast that it was his skate. Could you? Was it like pretty
Not
obvious?
initially.
No, initially.
Not initially, but yeah.
Because in the rink, you could not tell. And as someone who has been like staunchly taking the point of he's not injury prone, he just got hurt once. When Bouchard was helping him off the ice, I was like, oh, fuck. Tomorrow's going to suck.
At that
The
point,
blade
I
tucked
knew.
behind the post.
Yeah.
At that point, I knew. But yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Oh, that
I
was.
find it amazing that goalies have those pop-out blades.
Yeah, you think they could do something more like fixed in, but like think of it like if a shot were to ever hit it and break it, you'd want the ability to like get your goalie back in the game without having to pull
Yeah,
it.
but it's like
back.
a little. It seemed like a little switch, like at the back of a stapler. You know, I press the button and the thing shoots out. Maybe put like a little pin there
Yeah,
to
that
prevent
is-
it. So
that-
you just pull the pin, pluck it, put it back, put the pin back. I don't know.
Yeah, it is kind of just on most skates at least. It's just like a trigger that you just
Yeah,
pull
he
and
it
pops
just
out.
hit in the wrong spot on the post there and just popped right off.
You know what? That's why I respect Connor. Got a problem with his skates. He's gone for a couple minutes. He's old school.
Take the whole thing. I just take my leg, man.
What'd you make of his game, though, overall? I thought in the third period, specifically early
Saved
in
it.
the third period, he saved.
He saved it. We came out so flat in that third period. It was bad. It wasn't. They did not look good in that third period. It was terrible.
Seemed like they wanted to defend the lead a
Yeah,
little bit too much.
Yeah.
962 save percentage at 5-on-5 for Tristan Jarry last night.
Yeah.
And
The
that's
penalty kill. 3 of their goals are power play goals.
we didn't even mention the fact that he came in relief against the Capitals and won
I
the
didn't like
game.
that pull, by the way.
I
Well,
liked it a
Knobloch
lot.
admitted one thing after the game. They didn't know the puck had been deflected off Stasney.
But if you
Sad.
read
I thought it just
There
beat
are 2 goals when that were deflected. No.
if you
Just
go
the one.
Just
if
the
you go
one.
back and you look at that goal, you read Ingram's body language. Ingram was fighting it, and like the first thing he did is looked right at the bench, and then he looked over right at Stasney, who had deflected it. But it just felt like a game where he was fighting it, and he needed to get out of there. I thought it was a good pull. I mean, obviously they won, so I sound genius, but
I think the other side, I didn't really notice his body language, but someone else brought that up too on the live show. I just think it was a moment of, it was 2 things for me. One, you didn't do it the game before when you probably should have.
yes, that I agree with.
Well, that
And-
was the interesting thing because they let
Yes.
Jarry get tagged for 6.
Yeah, but I'm glad they learned from that and they moved on from that. I'm like, okay, that was a bad idea.
Yep.
And the other side of it, his team was terrible. They've been bad. They were
That's-
bad for like 3 straight games, and then you just allow another. What would that be? Midway through the second, I think it was 5 minutes in, whatever. And you're down 3-2 to a team again on the second of back-to-back against Calgary, and you have no effort. It's like, yeah, enough of this BS. Like,
Yep.
get these goalies out of here because you're playing awfully.
There was a goal last night I did not like. At first, I was like, Jarry, you got to save that, man. And that was the one where Darnell Nurse trying to play goalie again. I wish he would stop doing that.
Was it when he fell out of the net? A little
No,
bit
like
too?
when he dropped down to his leg and he popped right up off his skate. Jarry wasn't.
Yeah,
Jarry would have saved it.
yeah, that was a good one. Just
I'm
block,
nit-
just get in front of the shot.
I'm nitpicking.
It was because then everyone got the worst play. I don't know why I'm adding to it, but just the behind the net.
Oh, when he had all the time in the world to make a
But
play.
that to me, like we just talked about, Pods almost got his head knocked off, and what happened? Everybody let him know. Same situation. You see that there. You've got time. You got time. You got time. Skate it like you got time. Pick it, and you'll just tell the guy. It's communication on the ice.
There was something yesterday that I found interesting, and they showed it on the Jumbotron. It was a shot from the top of the circle that Jarry saved. Then on the big screen, they showed a close-up of Jarry, and Emberson was standing there. And he mouthed something along the lines of, like, you want me out of the way. And Jarry like gave him a nod.
Yeah.
And I do think sometimes that's where like if we get frustrated at a defenseman for like they look like they're half in the way, half out of the way. I do think sometimes that split-second decision trying to be like, okay, I know my goalie wants to see this puck, but you need to be making that calculation like in your mind of like, am I 100% sure I'm going to get in the lane and block it, or am I just getting in the way? And sometimes like if you make that split-second read wrong, you end up looking really, really bad. But Darnell Nurse did look bad a lot last night.
That's true, like a billion times. But you grew up playing hockey. You've gone through that in younger hockey. Your goalie's like, get out of the way. Your coach, get out of the, I mean, it's the same damn stuff. Just on a much better level, that's all.
I swear I've got some honey for Nurse after this, but like there was also that line change the game before that was just like, bro,
when he's with the guy first there.
And then he goes and scores immediately. I'm like, man, that is novice stuff right there.
Some of that's just bad luck too, though. We have little things like that where they just went his way.
I will say, Darnell Nurse, great shot on that goal.
The beauty.
I love that he just ripped it. I love that he was head up the whole time. He had good speed going in. He's got a good shot, and he ripped it.
There were a couple times, too. I just want to see him skate the puck out a little bit more.
100%.
That's his superpower.
It is so fucking good, man. And this is the weirdest thing, but when you get past that first forward, you feel so good about it. And the next two forwards are usually in bad position. You get to fly right past them.
And also, I hope his face is okay.
Tristan Jarry?
No, he's got a little Band-Aid on his lip.
Yeah, Darnell Nurse took a good one right up.
Ryan Strome was complaining about it.
Yeah, I don't know what he was complaining about.
I think he was saying it was a follow-through.
Oh, it wasn't even close.
Not even close to a follow-through.
No.
Anyway, all I know is that if I was in the NHL, I'm the only guy with a full cage. I can't handle that.
Dude, I don't think I could wear You guys have to wear visors at the pond hockey thing?
You don't have to wear visors.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear one. Playing men's league, I don't want to wear one. It's part of being old and dumb.
Old and dumb, Rick. You heard it here.
Yeah, 100%.
Title of the episode. Old and dumb.
I'll wear them like the fucking juniors did in the 90s.
All the way up.
All the way up.
Spencer Stasney, first goal, first point as an Oiler. I like him, man. I think there's also, I wrote about this at Oilersnation.com. I also think that the way he skates, pretty solid first pass. We're talking about a guy with 103 NHL games. I think there's probably some more offense there. I'm not saying he's going to be a big producer, but I think that he's got the wheels to jump up in the play where he can get involved somehow. I think there's more offense in Spencer Stasney.
If the MO is for the Oilers to be playing fast and push the pace offensively and have possession of the puck and all of those things, then having more defensemen who don't rely on a glass and out kind of mentality is good. And Stasney is exactly that. He is going to try and make plays with the puck. And I think that's what the Oilers coaching staff wants. And
he has the speed to get away from that first attacker to allow himself the time to make a nice pass. And if it's not there, keep going with it. And then it was a great play yesterday by him. You could have just shot at the goalie, which was never going to go in the net. Like he was square to the goalie. That was not going to go. And he fired it to the couple guys in front and hope for the best. Bang. Perfect, man.
Yeah, I just think goals are beautiful to me, Dan.
Yeah, I think being able to the skating is going to be able to get him out of his own mistakes as well and cover up for some of that where other defensemen maybe don't have nearly the same wheels.
So I haven't seen a lot of mistakes out of him yet. He's been very, very much unnoticeable, which is really what you wanted a guy.
It opens up the door for him an opportunity if he does want to join in the rush that he can again make a mistake and get back and
back.
Yeah.
And again, 103 NHL games.
Telling you, man,
so early.
This is building towards the Connor contract.
I hope so.
I said it before you fucking signed the 2-year one.
But Witt just said on Chicklets that he thinks McDavid's done after his next contract, which hasn't even kicked in, by the way.
Yeah, no, Witt is looking for clicks.
Other thing I want to mention, hand up. Totally forgot Jay Woodcroft was man of the duck.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Totally forgot me.
Feels like that whole coaching staff has been very quiet for some reason.
It took their broadcast till the midway through the second period to mention it.
Yeah.
To be fair, it took me that long to notice it.
Fair enough. Well, I guess you sort of get paid for it, but the rest of us, we don't get paid for that shit. You're supposed to be delivering this to me when I'm eating my ribs watching the fucking pregame. Oh, yeah, by the way, here's an added story to this game.
We didn't get any Woody tribute video?
There was not one.
Honestly, you didn't have to do anything. Just the whole intermission. Just have him out there, the picture of him with the hand on the hip, just waiting for the Flames.
Oh, so after I saw him on the screen last night, I dug around my laptop because, of course, I have that goal saved in my laptop. It still made me laugh when he fucking wings that door open basically stands there and he's waiting for
Sutter.
Sutter. He's waiting for Sutter for 2-3 minutes. Felt like
Hand on the hip.
hilarious.
If any other team in the league had the resurgence that the Ducks have had this year, I think we'd be hearing about the coaching staff and how they've fixed that team and they've come in with a new mentality or anything like that. We just haven't heard anything about Quenneville.
Old Quenneville, I got to say, he tried to pull a sneaky one with his
the timeout, no timeout. Yeah.
Were you confused in the building because you wouldn't have had the context?
Yep. All I saw was Quenneville just fucking losing his mind, and I'm like, boy, why? What is he so mad about? And then I was like, okay, he must have wanted something reviewed that the refs said they weren't going to review. And then I was texting Amber, and I was like, hey, during the intermission, I was like, hey, go rewind to that point and figure out what's happening there. Got her to do some journalism for me. And she was explaining it to me, being like, sounds like they made him take a timeout and he's mad about it. I'm like, Amber doesn't know what she's talking about. What happened here? Like, it was so ridiculous to hear her say it to me that I'm like, what do you mean Joel Quenneville didn't call a timeout? They forced him to take one and he's mad that they wouldn't give it back? Huh? Very confused.
So I think what they actually want is, I saw something today that they were talking about the puck going and hitting the net.
Yeah. That's what
And
I
then
saw.
continuing the play and blah, 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 whatever happens, and the goal goes in. And they wouldn't review it. He got bummed out. And
Well, to be like from what I watched with the camera, he was doing the delay tactic. Like they were asking him a question and he just turned away and went back to the screen.
Yeah, he was looking at the screen.
So I think he was. I think that
I
a
do
little
think
bit of the
I think they gave it to him.
I think it was a little bit of the referees being like, yeah, you know what? You want to waste time? Then we'll give you your timeout.
Because he literally said numerous times, I did
No
not call.
timeout.
I did not
No
call.
timeout.
No, go tell him, because he's talking to the linesman. Go tell him.
And then
No
who-
timeout. He goes,
I
ain't
liked
telling
when
him.
whoever was between the bench, like there was a delay in like getting an answer from them. Then he's like, had to put my headphones back on. Pretty angry down here by the
Oh
bench.
yeah, was it Patrick Eves
Who's that?
in between the benches?
No, that's Hickey,
Thomas Hickey.
Why do they call it eavesdropping then?
Because he's.
because that's just a saying.
No. So, but in their it's like a graphic.
means that he's
I think they
listening in.
just say it because it's
He's eavesdropping.
eavesdropping. He's just eavesdropping in.
Oh yeah, no, I thought I was like, oh, this is Patrick Eves. That's
Be clever.
Good work.
That would have been clever,
Yeah,
but
but clever.
you were
Hickey
expecting too
dropping.
much.
Anyway, yeah.
Keep dropping.
Hey, by the way, if Patrick is listening to this, if you ever start a podcast, call it eavesdropping.
He already has one.
Rick and I own the
I'm
name.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Rick and I own the name.
Speak to my
Everybody
lawyer,
has a
please,
podcast.
BM.
Come on.
Does he?
He probably does.
Everybody's got a podcast. I've got 3 of them. Last thing I want to mention, we got 4 games left before the Olympic break. We got the Sharks, that is on Thursday. Then you got the Wild, and then a back-to-back with the Leafs in town, and then wrapping it up in Calgary against the Flames. So 3 at home, 1 on the road in Calgary before the Olympic break. A little bit of practice time here. A couple of days off for the boys. I like it. Now we got to talk about some betting, friends. Whatever your bet is never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app and get it on the game. Use the code NATION at Bet365. Please be 19 years old or older and play responsibly. I couldn't get the early lines because they're not out for Thursday's game, so I figured we'd have a little bit of a look at the futures real quick, and then we'll talk some early lines on the Super Bowl.
I'm in.
Stanley Cup odds. Currently, the Oilers are in 5th, Rick, if you're looking for a little value, and I know you believe they're still at plus 1,000.
Get on it.
The Avalanche still leading the way, plus 250. Lightning next up, plus 550. Then the Hurricanes at 750. Golden Knights at 850. Then the Oilers, and then the Panthers are 6th at plus 1,100. Thoughts on that, Tyler?
Plus 1,000. That makes sense to me. I'm trying to do the math on like who could maybe do something at the deadline and could that like mess with the Oilers. But I think Edmonton's probably primed to go on a run at some point here. If they make their own deadline ads, like, yeah, plus 1,000's probably the best price you're getting them at.
How about this one? The Edmonton Oilers are looking for their first division title since 1987. So I said, what about the Pacific? Futures. Currently, Vegas is leading the way at minus 175. Oilers are plus 275, and then it falls way off to the Kings at plus 1,000. Oilers and Golden Knights currently tied in points. Vegas does have a couple of games in hand, 3 games in hand. Pacific Division, Liam.
A lot of head-to-head games still.
Mm-hmm.
There
What
are.
are the Oilers against her?
They are plus 275, sorry. Vegas is minus 175.
I'd take the Oilers boys. They got to play Vegas 2 more times, the Ducks 3 more times. They've not even played the Sharks this season.
Yep, Sharks.
Till Thursday.
First time coming up this
Yeah.
week. And then finally, Western Conference champions. Oilers looking for a 3rd Western Conference championship. They are currently plus 500. That would be in third place behind the Avs at plus 140. Then the Golden Knights at 450. And then the Stars are fourth at plus 800.
Take them for all three.
Can I give an award?
Of course you can.
The Norris Trophy. Cale Makar is minus 300 to win.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if it's not Cale Makar this season? What if instead it's
only
Moritz
one- only-
Seider?
Oh, I was going to say it's
Or,
only one other name.
Zach Werenski's also
That's
on the
what I
run
was
right now.
referring to.
Werenski is 275. Seider, plus 3,300.
What about just taking the field at plus 225 versus Makar?
Oh, can you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the field's interesting.
What does it take for Bush to get put into this?
Bouchard is the same as Seider.
Public perception to drastically change.
Yeah. Lane Hudson is higher than him, which is funny.
Criminal. Just fuck.
So what's Bouchard's number?
3,300.
I'm on it.
I wish I could just.
If he outscores him, doesn't that guarantee it?
No.
Not.
I mean,
Is there-
Tyson Berry did that once too.
How much?
Yeah.
How many points does he have to outscore? Fucking like what exactly does he have to do stat sheet
What
wise
is
to
the
beat
knock?
Makar?
Double.
Is it plus minus? Is that like a knock on him right now? I don't know what his
It's plus 11.
Oh,
The knock is Twitter. Did you see these videos of him doing his turnovers and these big accounts blow it up? I do think that's
Well,
the thing.
That's plus 3,300. Yeah, I don't know how you.
I mean, I might sprinkle.
You have to.
Quick dabble.
He might be a finalist.
I-
Could
If
be.
he's outscored, if he has more points
I
than him at the end of
agree.
the game,
Yeah.
where else are we fighting for this? Because everyone says, "Hey, listen, let's bring in the defensive defenseman award to try and even it out for everybody." Because it is an offensive defenseman award. Therefore, if he outscores him,
I think Seider's not a bad one. There's a lot of conversation right now. Like, people are really pushing that narrative. For plus 3,300, I could see it dropping quite a lot as the season progresses.
put some money
Yes.
on Bush.
Little sprinkle on Bouch.
You
That's
have to,
I
man.
won't do anything on Bouch. The other one I like is John Cooper plus 375 to win a Jack Adams. He's a second best odds. Jared Bednar is plus 130.
I think the voters may be itching to give it to one of those Bednar Cooper names this
so
year
too.
because in any other year, it should be Dan Muse getting it in Pittsburgh.
Yes, who's plus 1,600. Even Lindy Ruff, if he
Yeah.
gets Buffalo back into the playoffs, like, he's third best odds at plus 450. Chris
Sweet.
Knobloch, for those wondering, sorry.
If Pittsburgh wins that award, he better go right to the guy with the giant mustache and say thank you.
10,000.
Stu's playing great.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little Super Bowl.
Jump on it right now.
We've got. Oh yeah, I want to hear your. I'm going to give you the early lines, and then I want to hear your logic. So we got our matchup. We got the Seahawks. We got the Patriots. Currently, as we speak today, now we still got a couple weeks till the Super Bowl, but Seahawks heavily favored on the money line at minus 225. Pats are plus 185. Initial thoughts? Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about the NFL.
I think they're going to smoke them, and I want to ladder play them up to like minus 12.5.
'Cause the
Nathan,
initial
no one else
spread-
do that yet, though. We need to sit down and do this first.
Okay. Yeah, maybe a little squad ride.
Mm-hmm.
The spread is set at 4.5, Tyler. Currently, it is minus 110 on either side.
I don't see how the Patriots put up points, man. Like the Patriots, if the Patriots get to 17 points, I'll be blown away. Blown away.
Well, maybe that factors into the total, which is set at 46.
I would take that on the under.
Take the under.
Because I can see this being a Patriots get to 13-ish, and then you have the Seahawks up at like 28-ish.
Correct score 28-13 for the Seahawks, 200-1.
I'm sticking with my Bush score, but
And the total is minus 110 currently on either side of that.
yeah, and 4.5. I don't see how New England is going to put up points. They barely put up points against the Broncos, and I understand the second half had snow on the field, but that was not a weather-driven score. Seattle has a great defense, just as good as the last two teams that the Patriots have played, if not better. But they have a far better offense than both those two teams.
Mm-hmm.
This is Seahawks double digits.
Also, I think in the Super Bowl, there is something to a lot more betting action, a lot of people betting who maybe usually don't. Find some good unders because a lot of numbers get juiced up.
Ramondre Stevenson under 51.5 yards rushing.
Well, I was going to ask you guys what your approach is to props on the Super Bowl. Like, there's some funny ones here. Like, Is there going to be a 60-yard field goal, which is a
No.
huge bomb, but it's plus 2,000, so it makes me laugh. Is there going to be a 75-plus yard rushing to score at plus 3,300? Hilarious again. Is there going to be a doink plus 800 at yes?
So the exact same odds of a 75-yard broken run for a touchdown, which is crazy to think, is Bouchard to get the Norris when Bouchard is tied for scoring with the top defenseman.
That's
Tell me how it makes sense.
the amount of bets that are put on to the other people.
Dan, for somebody who doesn't care much about the NFL right now,
Yep.
do you play around any of the props in the Super Bowl, like Gatorade colors or anything like that?
I don't. I think it's fun. I like that they have those elements for people that are
It does
not,
make it fun for
that
the-
are not paying attention to the nitty gritty of the.
The anthem comes on, you hit the
Yes,
button.
exactly.
Slow down, slow
You
down.
just never know, and so
I love the anthem over under.
I will say, every year I think about doing that, and there's always someone gets on, like, comes online and is like, I heard rehearsals, it's this time, and it's typically right.
I know. That's why I was saying if we just everyone puts
We
in
just
a,
lock in this year.
if we just put in a couple dollars, we send someone down there, send Rooster down there. He
Yeah,
times it, tells us, unload Jay's bank account.
We empty Jay's bank account. We send Reese down.
Mm-hmm.
We get some intel,
Yeah,
and then we do our thing.
yeah. Liam's gonna be here all night editing this
Yeah,
now.
Liam's got to figure out how to fix my
I'm
mistakes.
struggling with this damn TV.
Anything else on the Super Bowl?
Oh, man,
I think we're all on Seattle.
Yeah. It's not still 2 weeks away.
I think the Patriots have been a little bit undervalued. I think their defense is good. I do think Seattle will win, but I mean, at the end of the day, they're also not allowing any points. Like, Herbert got nothing. Stroud. But I mean, like, they did get to that point, and then they played Jared Stidham, of course, and he's Jared Stidham. But their team's pretty good, too. I think it'll be a little bit tighter than people give it credit
I just don't want Aaron to be happy.
I don't think he will be.
Boardsy's having too much fun right now with the Patriots.
The easy
Resurrection.
schedule, then everybody being hurt.
Mm-hmm. I don't want Boardsy to be happy. Had enough of him. He was talking about it all weekend.
You should have been concentrating on the pond hockey tournament.
Clearly.
Brutal.
Anyway. Whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app and get on the game. Use the code NATION at Bet365. Must be 19 years old or older. Please play responsibly. Gentlemen, get your whiteboards out. Baggedmilk Trivia. I only got 3 questions for you today. One of them has been a topic that we've discussed, and I'm wondering if you'll remember some of the answers. How closely are the boys paying attention during the podcast? I'd like to know. We'll find out soon, friends. But first, I got to tell you that Swiss Donair is number 1, delicious. 2, should be in your face hole today. And 3, should be the only meal you eat for the rest of your life.
I don't see why not.
Fact. These are the facts. Swiss Donair is home of the old school Donair with options if you want some flair. Open for 25 years and now 7 days a week. Proud of the north side. Swiss Donair is great for your events at home or the office. Check out their location at 8308 144th Ave Northwest or order online at swissdonair.com. Question number 1, boys. This is the one where I want to see if you're paying attention. Evan Bouchard joined some elite company when he scored 3 goals and 3 assists against the Capitals on Saturday. 2-part question. You got 2 points on the table here. How many defensemen in NHL history have done this? And I will give you a bonus point if you can name 4 of them.
Okay, wait.
Oh, wow.
Give me that whole thing.
I Google it.
How many defensemen in NHL history have registered the 3 goals and 3 assists for at least 6 points?
Okay.
Bonus point if you can name 4 of them.
3 and the 3.
Do I get a point if I name 3? Say 3 or 4?
4.
We're doing the 6 points or 3 and 3?
The 3 and 3 are over. Because Bobby Orr did... So there's one of your answers.
Yes.
Bobby Orr's got a 7-pointer in there. And then there's another one who's got an 8-pointer in there. So 7 times in NHL history, a defenseman has got at least a hat trick and 6 points.
Okay, my answer.
I may have just screwed that up then.
How many defensemen? And can you name 4 of them?
If I name 4 of them, I get the number wrong. Do I get a point for my naming?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. And I've got them all and the dates for you. This was also a tweet from Jason Greger that I copied and pasted. So if the numbers are incorrect, Quizmaster, you reach out to Greger.
He's going to be pissed.
I'll be contacting.
Quit Googling over there.
I've already got my answer. I'm locked in. I'm looking up Gregor's thing.
You guys are good?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm
Flip them over.
not getting it right. I said 6 and Bobby Orr and Bouchard. That's all I got.
Oh, well done.
Doug Crossman.
said
Couldn't think of his name.
13.
So it's happened 7 times.
Oh.
Everybody's over on that.
Okay.
Dan got it.
No.
I have
said
6.
13.
Oh, no, Tyler gets a point on that one, so he gets a point. And your names, fellas, are Sprague Cleghorn. You guys remember him?
Yep.
1922.
Penalty
Exactly.
killer.
Sprigga, they called him.
Bobby Orr did it 3 times. He did it in 1971, 73, and
Should've wrote his
74.
name down 3 times.
Tom Bladon did it in 1977. He had 4 goals and 4 assists. You guys mentioned Doug Crossman
Yeah.
from 1992.
He nailed that one.
And then Evan Bouchard got it on Saturday.
I thought Letang got one.
No.
We just said that Bouchard and Crossman were the only guys in the last.
Since
But
92.
this was just 6 points. I thought you said Letang got 6 points yesterday.
No, at least 3 and 3. You said.
Damn it.
I even
is that what you
double-checked
said?
that
Yeah, it
part
has
of
to
it.
have the hat trick mix.
And you
That's
said there was
why-
only 7 players that done it.
No, it's only happened 7 times total. Bobby Orr did it 3 times. 5 players total. Bobby Orr is 3 of those, of the 7.
It's true.
So Sprague Cleghorn,
Oh, I'm what?
Bobby Orr, Tom Bladon, Doug Crossman, and Evan Bouchard. Tyler gets a point for the 1. Anybody get 4?
Nope.
No. Tyler gets a point.
Stupid.
You should be following Jason Greger.
I couldn't remember his name.
Question number 2.
Jason Greger.
Well, I think it's a soft. I think it's a soft J. Jason.
God dang it.
The Oilers play the San Jose Sharks on Thursday. These two teams have met 142 teams in the 142 times, I should say, in the regular season. How many wins of those 142 games have the Oilers had? 142 regular season meetings. How many wins do the Oilers have? Now, remember, there was a long time when the San Jose Sharks were very good.
Long time when they were very bad too, though.
Long time when they were very bad. I could be pranking you.
Could be anything.
bad,
Could
too.
be any number.
Also, there was a long time where the Oilers were bad.
Sounds like this might even out.
But we
Show
were
your numbers, everybody.
79.
97
Say
for Rick,
69.
81.
Dan, I would have given you the point. It's 68.
Fuck! I can't believe that.
Everybody went over.
Too bad, Dan. Good luck, never.
I erased the 8 too. I erased an 8.
So the overall record in those 142 games is 68 wins, 54 losses, 12 OTLs, and 8 ties.
8 ties.
That's like the 3rd time I've been won over.
So dumb.
Sucks. Jarry, Price is
I'm
Right
waiting
rules
for
suck.
somebody to bet $1 here.
Yeah. Be smart.
Really go with the Price is Right rules.
Be a smart move.
Final question, Baggedmilk Trivia for the week for our friends at Swiss Donaire. How many trades have the Oilers made with the Sharks in the last 5 years?
5 years.
Last 5 years. And I will give you a bonus point if you can tell me, and this should be a layup, fellas, who are the players that they acquired?
Holy moly.
I've got the trades for you as well.
Okay, I got one.
What year is this right now? 26?
Yep.
Oh, no, he wasn't traded to them.
How many trades between the Oilers and Sharks in the last 5 years? Bonus point. Who are the players the Oilers acquired?
I got 1. Hey,
Oh, fuck.
I fucking
Acquired.
grind on that one.
Yep. Who are the players the Oilers acquired?
In the last 5 years from San Jose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. 5 years is not that long ago.
No, I know.
Okay, I got one.
And like there's
I'm not done yet.
And I know when I say the answer, because I can see what everybody's heads are at, it's going to be like, come on.
I got 2.
Oh, fuck yes.
How much more time do we have?
Yeah, the Jeopardy clock's
I
winding
don't
down.
need any time. I'm done.
Dan's done.
Toast.
Tyler's scratching out an answer.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I think I mean. I
Everybody
don't
good?
know anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best I'm getting.
Hold your answers.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, easy.
Damn it.
True.
Was that the one that
I'm
you
wrong.
2 trades for Liam, 4 for Dan, 3 trades for.
Oh, I forgot about the
They
Wallman.
didn't trade Vinny.
I didn't say they traded.
You said welcome home, Vinny. That's
yeah,
enough.
You just wrote it for fun.
That's just a fucking title.
They didn't trade Kane. He was bought out.
It was 3 trades.
Ah, fuck! They didn't trade Kane. You're right.
Your trades are
Clem was traded to Detroit. I couldn't think of the third one.
Jake Wallman,
Yeah.
acquired from the Sharks. Ty Emberson, acquired from the Sharks. And the third trade, there was no acquisition by the Oilers. They sent Alex Stalock to them for future considerations.
You said the players they acquired.
There's 2.
Okay, wait. So do I get a point because I got Wallman Kane?
No,
I got the number
Kane's
wrong.
You said
Kane's
Oh, yeah,
right.
Kane's wrong.
Do I get some
No.
points? I got the players right.
Wallman and Emerson, you get a point there. So Liam gets a point for that.
I almost wrote down Clem, but he was traded from Detroit.
I got 3 trades right.
So Rick got a point.
No, that's a good
And
question.
Liam got a point. We got a 3-way tie.
Staylock.
Alex Stalock for
you give
future
me
considerations.
The whole day, I would not have guessed him.
Somebody should have just had future considerations.
That was like the
Hold out
Ty did one today. That was the players have taken a penalty shot for the Oilers. What was it, since McDavid got here or something?
Yeah, McDavid has taken since in the McDavid era. There have been, in the last 10 years, there have been 9 penalty
11.
McDavid's taken 9 penalty shots. The Oilers as a team only have 20.
Yeah, and he listed all the players, and the one he's like, I could give you a million guesses, you'd never guess it. But I can't remember the clues you gave me.
Played 2 years,
Hold on.
15 games over 2 years.
And you got a penalty shot?
Got a penalty here. I'll pull it up.
We
'cause-
shot. He shot for us.
Yeah, okay, so this is from 2015-16 on, because that's the McDavid era.
We'll do
16.
we'll do Liam's game.
Okay.
He is. He's
Oh,
not-
I went back further than that. Sorry, he was before the McDavid era. In the McDavid era, they've only had 8 other penalty shots that aren't McDavid. So McDavid has 9. Rest of the team has 8.
So the Oilers got. He was a college free agent
Drake Gajula?
from Yale. No. He played 15 games in the NHL, all with the Oilers. In it was 2015 was the penalty shot season. He played 9 games. He had 60 points, 27 goals for the Barons that season. Played 1 season.
Forward or defenseman?
He was a forward. I'll give you a clue. Think of the most generic
Mike
first name and the most generic last name.
Smith.
It is not the goalie Mike Smith.
He was so good in the AHL and just never pieced it together.
Yeah.
Oh,
and Tom Lander.
No.
Alex,
Giroux.
that guy?
Oh,
Alex
that's-
Giroux?
Alex Giroux.
It's a good
No,
guess.
That's a good guess. Andrew Miller.
I don't remember him at all.
He was
We
the-
should play a game at some point, and maybe I'll do it for next Tuesday, where it's just like we think of some ghosts who have some hilarious kind of
Yeah.
little quirks like
the
that.
one
in
that
their
I
story.
like to do, and I
Oh, we can save that for the Olympics.
Could definitely say that for
do
the
that for the
Olympics.
Olympics. Other one where he's played more games.
Yep,
So
I
it's
can
a
do that
fun
too.
one. Linus Olmark has played fewer games in the NHL than Jujar Kara. And it's not even close, like 100 games.
Linus Omark?
Linus
Like
Ullmark.
ours?
No, the goalie from.
That's why
Yeah.
their name sounded like. Well, JJ was down he was out in Minnesota. Yeah, that's fine. But it's not close. That's
The
crazy.
Hammer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like quite a big gap.
The 8 Oilers who have gotten penalty shots in the Connor McDavid era that aren't Connor McDavid, 1 attempt each: Hyman, Draisaitl, Haas, Gaetan,
Right.
Pouliot, Gagne, Ennis, Podkolzin, and Holloway. And the only ones to score are Haas, Draisaitl, and Hyman. McDavid is 4 for 9, 44%.
Fucking embarrassing.
All right, fellas, let's wrap it up. We got 1 game before our next episode, so we got a score prediction against the San Jose Sharks. Liam, what do you got?
It will be a game 3 they're looking to win in a row.
Mm-hmm.
The
10th try.
Edmonton Oilers. They are yet to do
10's
that
a lucky
this
number.
season. Nope. It's not. Therefore,
Why is it
since
negative
10
all
is
the
a
time?
lucky number, I will be going 4-1 Oilers.
Rick, what do you got?
5-2 Edmonton.
Dan?
I feel like the Sharks are world killers right now, king killers. So I'm going to say
We're not
4-3
the
Sharks.
Kings, though.
Yeah, we're the Oilers.
They view
It's
us.
true.
They
We're the
view us
Oilers.
as
The
the
Kings are in LA.
They view us as the kings of the Pacific.
Tyler, what do you got?
I'm going to say 5-3 Oilers.
I'm going to go 5-4 OT. Oilers.
You're looking for that extra one, eh?
I need it. I'm off the. I haven't got on the board.
Yeah.
Sorry, me either.
Liam's got 2 wins. Dan and I each have 1. Reese has 2 wins.
I had
EM
that
and Rick at 0.
Early
How's
in the
Menzies
season.
doing?
Menzies says he's 0 for 1.
Rooster has one.
Yeah, Roosters just gets on the board. All right, there you go. There's a podcast for you. Enjoy the rest of your week. We will be back on Friday.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you enjoyed today's episode of Oilers Nation Every Day, make sure you hit the subscribe button here on our YouTube to not miss any of our content. We got you covered from interviews, insight, analysis, everything you need to stay up to date on everything around the team. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video.